6 months into the invasion, Nilfgaard's legions had pierced the heart of the northern realms. Behind them, blood-soaked fields, war-swept wastes. A lone wolf roamed these broken lands, a beast slayer, a whirlwind of rage and steel. They say he was a man obsessed, chasing memories, faces, scents. Yet amidst the chaos, he could only follow his heart.
Siamo a CD Projekt Red e abbiamo appena visto The Witcher 3, un gioco che promette molto, anzi promette moltissimo. Il nostro ospite che adesso si presenterà ci parlerà più in dettaglio di questo gioco davvero interessante. So, hi and thank you very much for having us.
It's a pleasure. My name is Jakub Szamalek and I'm a writer for The Witcher 3.
So, The Witcher 3 is the third installment of this series, which I haven't played. I have to admit it, but we saw it before and it's really looking good. So,
Great.
In a few words, the main features of the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt.
That's
it's a tricky
general
question.
There's a lot of interesting features there, but I think what really sets The Witcher 3 apart from other games is that we are combining a huge open world with a deep and rich storyline. Because I feel that most open world games, they don't put the emphasis on the story as much. They invite you to explore, to do the side quests, to level up your hero, but they don't try to tell you a really complex, rich story. But this is something that we want to do in The Witcher 3. So even though there's this huge world which is fun to just run around in itself, we also want to tell you an amazing story. And that's from the story perspective, from my little field. But also we are introducing a lot of new gameplay features. A girl can now ride a horse, sail a boat, run and climb, so you can explore this world in a number of different ways. And we are also improving the combat system to make sure that you really feel like a monster slayer.
So you touched something I find it's really important.
Okay, yeah.
In this genre, you said rightly, there is no story that pushes you forward. You can just abandon the game because out of boredom. So, what are the tricks you implemented to push the player to continue the story?
Well, first and foremost, we are really working hard to make the story good, because I think this is basically the most important thing. If the story is good, the player will want to know what happened next, just as you want to put down an interesting book or just stop watching a great movie. So we have a team of 5 people working on the story of The Witcher, including people who have experience in screenwriting for movies or writing books, so really seasoned writers who know what they're doing. And also, what sets us apart from other open world RPGs is that we don't have a generic hero, we have a very specific hero, and we are telling a personal story which relates to Geralt of Rivia specifically. So I think that players will be more closely connected and feeling that they should complete this story to help Geralt on his personal quest. The other thing is that the story in The Witcher 3 is not a linear structure with some branchings. It's more like a collection of elements that you as a player have to find and combine. So you can traverse this open world in whichever order you feel like. And in each of these regions you can pick up the main storyline. So even if you get tired of a particular place, or you are just intrigued what's beyond the next mountain or beyond the sea, you can go check it out, but you can also pick up the main storyline there. Also, we are working hard on making the journal an integral part of the game, so just making it interesting to read and consult. And we are doing a storybook which will tell you where you proceeded, where you got in the main storyline, and what is your next immediate aim. And this will pop out each time you load a game, so that you'll know what you should be doing at the time.
And The Witcher 3, how much has it improved compared to the second? I mean, how big it is, and how much are you more free to do things and whatnot?
So there's a major improvement and change since The Witcher 2. The Witcher 3 will be roughly 35 times bigger than The Witcher 2, so that's a major increase in size. And you'll be free to go in whichever direction you want to go. In The Witcher 2, there is a story which goes from location to location, and once you complete the main storyline, you're pushed forward. In The Witcher 3, you can get back to any place you want to at any point of the game. So if there's a particular place you like and you want to see what changed there, you can always do so. And we at CD Projekt are listening very closely to what our fans say. So when we hear that they are dissatisfied with something, that they didn't like something, we are doing our best to make sure that this is improved. So for example, we know that that our fans didn't like the QuickTime events in The Witcher 2, so we got rid of them completely. There are no QuickTime events in The Witcher 3. We knew that they generally liked the combat system, but there were some things that they found frustrating, and we are working hard on improving that so that it's satisfying to all. So I'm sure it's going to be an even better game than The Witcher 2.
Okay, I want to ask you, this is a tricky question.
Okay.
I would like to know if there is something you always wanted to say about this game and no one asked you.
Oh, okay, that's an interesting question. Oh my.
Or if you don't have anything, maybe what's the thing you are most proud of?
So something that nobody has asked about and what I'm proud of, so combining these two, is that we are making sure that all the quests in the game have a unique element. We are not just taking one formula and repeating it over and over again, changing the names of the NPCs and the monsters you are facing. We are really trying to make each of the little stories that make the whole game memorable and have something that will stay with you. So even though Geralt is a monster slayer, there will be some quests which pertain to his profession and some which do not. Some which take place in the villages and some which take place in a city. And each of them will have unique elements and will keep you on the edge of your seat.
Okay, so when it's coming out and on which platform? I have to ask.
Yeah, I know. So it's coming out next year. I can't tell you exactly when, but next year. And it's coming out on PS4, Xbox One, and PC.
Okay, so thank you very much for your time and good luck with the launch of the title and keep up with the good work.
Okay, thank you very much and thanks for watching and listening to us.
Perfetto, noi ci sentiamo con il prossimo servizio.
I'm Geralt of Rivia, the Witcher.